Howdy, 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 my beautiful Libra. How are you doing today, darling? Let's get into your weekly tarot reading, Libra, for November and see what messages we can be predicting for you, what your horoscope is looking like today, Libra, for November. Now, be sure, Libra, when you're consuming your tarot readings on YouTube or wherever, darling, all right, that you're checking out more than just your one zodiac sign, Libra. You're checking out your sun, moon, and your rising, because that's how you get a better understanding of what's going on in your life, right? You wouldn't read astrology and just assume your whole life is based off of your one zodiac sign. You know, there's so many layers to it, darling. All right, Libra, so just remember that if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, a way to support me that I love is just for you to give this video a like and subscribe. It's free to do, darling, and I appreciate it. And let me know in the comments below how this resonates, Libra. All right, so let's just get right into this tarot reading here today, because just based off of your rose, there's a lot of important messages that we're going to need to unpack here for you, Libra. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, with the Seven of Pentacles coming in your first row. Libra, I feel like you've been having thoughts right now of feeling like you need to change things up in your life, right? This is the type of scenario where it's just like, maybe you've been thinking about doing some drastic changes with your hair. Maybe you've been thinking about switching professions, switching careers, whatever the case is, Libra. I feel like you're thinking about switching things up here. And I feel like there's a message from Spirit with this Wheel of Fortune, Libra, letting you know that whatever idea that you have of switching things up, that would get the Wheel of Fortune to really start turning in your favor here. All right. I always say, if you're noticing how you're having like a string of bad luck, Libra, or whatever the case is, you know, the Wheel of Fortune sometimes is turning against you, and you need to do some action to get it turning in the correct direction again, to get things working, to get things growing again. Ultimately, you might have felt as if recently, Libra, that you've been in a little bit of at a standstill, really no progression happening in your life. And what Spirit is saying is just like, it's time for a tower moment, Libra. It's time to really change things up. You're really wanting your time of fortune to change, to improve. That's what you need to do. You need to explore. You need to change that hair color, change careers, whatever it is that you're feeling called to personally, because it's through that shift, Page of Cups energy, clarifying that Wheel of Fortune, Libra. All right, it's that shift that's going to create that new opportunity, new people entering your life, right? Page of Cups is the card by definition, Libra, that talks about new people and new opportunity entering your life. All right, when you do that shift, that's the first thing that you'll notice of knowing that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, Libra, is when that Page of Cup energy applies in your life. The Tower, or the Death card, is clarifying that Tower energy. So there's really this message here, Libra, where it's like, you need to put an end to a cycle in your life. You're needing to really close the door on a chapter, Libra. Whatever that case is for you, it's going to be very personal. I feel like already, again, Libra, that you're pretty intuitive on knowing what it is that you need to have that tower moment with. All right. And I feel like it's something that you personally need to be in control of. It's not going to be something that just happens. Queen of Cups coming in here on that Seven of Pentacles, reminding you, Libra, of just because you're switching up your approach or changing things up, it's still assisting you, Libra, to get to your ultimate goal, to your plan there with that Queen of Cups there. Like, don't feel as if by you switching things up in your life in whatever capacity that is putting a delay on you getting to your big goals in life, or that you have to give that idea up. That's absolutely not the case. It's through you switching things up that gets you back on progression towards what you're keeping, you know, the eye on the prize, essentially. Now, Libra, your second row here is a little interesting. I always say, like, it doesn't surprise me when I see the Seven of Swords, I always expect to see the Two of Pentacles afterwards, because it's like they always go hand in hand with this energy. And then you have the Four of Cups as well, Libra. I'm going to be very honest with you, Libra. I feel like you're craving structure, or it's almost like, not that you want to be told what to do, Libra, in your common everyday life, but I feel like you want some instructions on your life right now of what you need to do to go forward, to really release yourself of burdens and whatever the case is, Libra. All right. And what Spirit is essentially telling you here with that Four of Cups is just like, hey, we're trying to, you know, this person right here, Libra, you'll see in the middle card there, it's Spirit handing a cup to a person, and they're not seeing it. That's who you are, Libra. They're trying to hand that cup to you. You're not seeing it right now because you're not willing to change, right? That's why this individual has their arms crossed, eyes closed, because they're being really rigid with what it is that they do due to their current environment with those three cups there at the bottom. And so you go back up to the Page of Cups, where Spirit is saying, it's like, hey, we can give you this cup, Wheel of Fortune. What did we say just beforehand, Libra, of how you get that Wheel of Fortune to switch up and to really start turning in your favor? That's right, darling, by changing things. All right. And there's several things I feel like you're juggling right now in your life, Libra, that you shouldn't be having to juggle with. All right. I almost want to challenge you, Libra, and see like what you can be cutting out of your life so that you can be open to change, so that you can open yourself up to new energy. I really do feel like, Libra, this is girl, I don't even know if that card like caught on camera how it flew out, but I feel like some of you Libras would really benefit from a cord cutting. Seven of Swords being clarified on this Five of Cups. Yeah, definitely like some sense of cord cutting is definitely necessary for you, Libra, or really removing, cleansing your energy of something from the past that's keeping you tied down. All right. I feel like you guys are going to be doing some generational healing perhaps here in the coming days. That's how that's how you remove that blockage there. The Magician card clarifying the Four of Cups, Libra, basically saying here that you are in a lot more control of your life than you are giving yourself credit for, Libra. All right. I feel like you kind of know. It's like, well, yes, I feel like you want to be told what to do to just get your life out of this rut right now, Libra. I feel like on some level you kind of know, if you were to really dig deep within yourself and really function from the optimal level, like you have a high enough self-respect of yourself to acknowledge that you really are able to do a lot if you put your heart and mind to it, right? And maybe you're wanting to just put your heart and mind into doing something, but you want to make sure that whatever it is that you do, it's the correct thing. It's not a waste of an investment of the energy and time, right? And so Ace of Wands here, Two of Pentacles, clarifying this Two of Pentacles here. Make more time, Libra, to discover your passions again. Make more time to follow in your passions rather than going through monotony of your days. All right. What I get with this impression here, Libra, is like for a while now, you haven't really done anything that's driven your passion, something that has excited you for life again recently. And I feel like you need to add that flavor again to really bring back inspiration in your life, so you have more interest in going out more, so you have more desire to manifest with that Magician card more things in your life. What you need to hear today, Libra, you have the Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So what you need to hear today, Libra, is that you've been healing. All right. Yes, you have been healing, Libra. I feel like you've been healing from something that really has impacted your own personal well-being, either your physical or your mental health, Libra. All right. And so I want to acknowledge you on the journey and the efforts that you've been putting in on for yourself at this current point in time. But what you need to hear right now, Libra, is that it's time to answer your healing journey with doing something else. All right. So it's like, I feel like you've been we go back to what we were saying in the previous messages, where it's like, I think it's important for you to switch things up, Libra. I feel like it's important for you to also switch things up in your own personal life, Libra, of, for example, how you go about healing, right? Maybe for a while now, you've been focusing on doing your personal healing by cutting out toxic relationships. Maybe now it's time for you to do something different with that healing journey. Instead of cutting it's always important to cut out toxic relationships in your life, Libra, but perhaps this is now time for you to do something more so for yourself that's just about yourself. Maybe it's like picking up doing yoga or something, something in that manner. I feel like will be really invaluable to your journey, Libra. All right. Three of Pentacles on this Three of Swords. I will say, Libra, I'm noticing this message here where it's like, don't allow connections from the past or efforts in the past spoil what could come to your future. All right. So what I mean by this is that I feel like you might be having some trust issues in opening up to people in your work environment, or this disinterest in connecting to other people, socializing, networking, due to something in the past. I feel like that's something you need to bring to your awareness and potentially work on. Strength card being clarified by the Justice energy, which is your energy, Libra, letting you know that you are definitely, you are finding yourself again, Libra. You're getting back into equilibrium, and I want you to give yourself grace in what your healing journey has looked like up until this point. I do feel as if you're like looking in the mirror and being down about yourself because your healing isn't glamorous. Something I always like to point out to people is that, even when you're on social media, depression is glamorized in this weird way where it's just like people who are actually depressed feel bad about themselves even more because they see on social media where it's just like they see these videos being like, oh, I'm depressed, and they are living a perfect life, like their rooms are clean and all of that there, Libra. And you're just like, well, why am I not able to do that? I'm spiritually aware. Why am I not able to just jump back onto that horse again, right? Yada, yada, yada. Be kind to yourself, Libra. Remember, Libra, even though you might feel like you're hitting a rock bottom at this point and things just feel so out of reach in your life, remember, like, this is like Spirit's reminder that you're going to get to your cornucopia. You're going to reach your goals. You're going to have big things happen in your life. And the biggest thief is depression, honestly, because depression will really steal hope from us. And we as humans, honey, we function off of hope, especially when that's sometimes all we can afford, Libra. And so I want you to do what you need to do to re-inspire hope in your life again, in whatever way that looks like. Much easier said than done, Libra, I do acknowledge. So your oracle card for today, Libra, is the Skunk Spirit, number 54, equaling to 9 in numerology. Look that number up later on, Libra, to see what messages that has for you. But the Skunk Spirit is very to the point, darling, right? This is just saying knowing your worth, Libra. Understanding your worth, understanding that just because you're having your moment of depression, darling, that doesn't take away from your self-worth. All right, find ways that you can add to your self-worth again. It's almost as if you need something to really remind you again of your passions, and you only can find those passions again by really liking what it is that you see in the mirror. So what steps are you going to take to be able to accomplish that, Libra? Definitely let me know in the comments below. But this is the tarot reading that I have for you this week, Libra. I hope this resonated, and I'll connect to you sometime in the near future, darling. Bye, Libra.